What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Dark Souls. We are in the Untended Graves at the Champion Gundyr bonfire. After getting our parry on, realized I didn't read the Champion Soul. Once a champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll. Whoops. Let's get to this door. Let's see who's behind door number 1. So yeah, Champion Gundyr, parry window actually is not too tough. You just got to lure out the correct attacks. Nothing back here. What we will see, though, our cavalcade of black knights. Can I back attack you? And I'm gotta get snuck attacked. Well, that is some real horseshit. Definitely back to you. Thank you for not using your shield, buddy. Is there one that's... There he is. He's got the big old sword. That's a little bit of a ledge. I don't like that one bit. Oh, whoops. Oh, I think... Oh, no! I think I fought you in, what's it called? The Catacombs. Not the Catacombs. Yeah, the Catacombs. And also... Izalith. In the Demon Ruins. I think there's like 3 more of these fools waiting around. Also, embered without having to use an ember. That's very delightful. There's one up there. I think there's one over to the right. You're gonna be just the sword knight. You're another axe fool. Swing through on that is some horse shit. I forget what this item is. Oh, I know what it is. Who am I fucking around with? I know exactly who it is. Oh! Wow, that was close. I assume they can drop their weapons. I've never actually experimented with that. The Hornet's Ring. We already have a Leo ring. Not sure where we got the Leo ring from, actually. Ornstein was the first knight of the sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone. The masked Ciaran was the only woman to serve in Gwyn's 4 knights, and her curved sword granted a swift death to any and all enemies of the throne. And let's not walk off the edge. Look how faint the Champion Gundyr bonfire is. It sticks out so much more. It's a really interesting lighting effect, though. As you can tell, it's just some sort of mask to say only give light at a very short distance. I don't think there's an item here, but you never know. Also, what type of tombstone is that? Grave's just sticking out the ground. I see you, buddy. You're lurking. You're a creeper. You're not even facing. Oh, the second you step out here, he's down to party. Sweep around your back. Oh, I thought I had you. Oh, you were exposed. I could have killed you. Gotcha, buddy. What do we got here? Oh, it's going to be the Chaos Sword. Your Chaos Blade. Some of the items in here make no sense. Like, the Hornet Ring makes sense in front of Artorias' grave, but the Chaos Blade... Other than the fact that you fight the Master, here on the light side. Maybe that's the connection. It's a really bizarre connection, though. There you go, Chaos Blade. The sword is not unlike a thing misshapen, granted life, but never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Yeah, so some of the Dark Souls 1 items that they kind of hamstring into here are a bit hamstrung, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. They don't really nicely fit. Nothing here. But that's okay. I approve the effort. And now it is time to go in to the darkened Firelink Shrine. If you do this before doing anything else in the game, basically you can get here if you're good. I did it on New Game Plus, I think, maybe New Game Plus 2. You go into Lothric. When you meet Emma, you kill her, and then you can fight the dancer at level 5, whatever level that ends up being. And then you can go and fight Osiris. You can come in here, fight the champion, all at level very low. And then you can talk to the Shrine Handmaiden before talking to her in the normal shrine. And you get unique dialogue. Woof. Woof. Where she kind of startles and remembers you. I guess spoilers, the Shrine Handmaiden is here. Also, this is proof that this is not a glitch, but meant to be here. Oh my god, you can make this jump. I've made it before. It can be done. But I think there's actually an item up here, so... and Snuggly the Crow, I do believe is alive and well. There we go. Ooh. Did it. We did it, people. We in it to win it. I don't think there's anything over here, but might as well check. Oh, actually, there might be, because you can get all the way around the back where that Titanite lizard was. Oh, that would be exciting, actually, if a full-grown Titanite lizard was up here. Instead of a little bug. That's a shame. Nothing back here. That was a waste of time. Pointless ahead, indeed. But yeah, because there's an item up here, I do believe. I'll be embarrassed if there's not, because then that'll mean maybe you're not supposed to be able to get up here. Oh, am I crazy? Could have sworn there was a reason to be up here. It's that chest. I think this ends up being a silver ring. Maybe, maybe there's not a need to be up there. Maybe I'm crazy. All the thrones are empty, though. Same names, though. The Abyss Watchers, Yorm the Giant. What do we got here? Coiled Sword Fragment. Whoops. Bye-bye, Homeward Bones. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to the last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. I'll take. And we will explore a little bit around here before talking to the Shrine Handmaiden. Hollow's Ashes. I do like that they give you the poker here, the infinite homeward bone, so that you don't have to trek back. They don't give you a dead end, they give you a way out. What? Of course I'm going through here. Eyes of a Firekeeper. Oh man. It's getting wild. Okay, so we have the Firekeeper's soul of a Firekeeper who is said to have returned from the abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil, which has tainted her soul. And yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. A pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first Firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all Firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things that they should never see. Yes, let's look at the hollow ashes, umbral ash of a hollow who faithfully served a woman, only to become separated from her. With this, the shrine handmaiden will prepare new items. It takes but a brief glance at this thing to easily envision Londor, the foreboding land of hollows. Interesting. And where Henri is, the blacksmith hammer. I don't think you can give it to him. Maybe he has dialogue about it, though. We'll test that out. Blacksmith hammer. Metal hammer passed down amongst blacksmiths of the shrine, serves as a strike weapon, but also excels at reducing poise and breaking the guard of a shield. Of course, a hammer's true potential is realized in the hands of a blacksmith. Delightful. I would have loved if there was a secret area back there, but there's not. And our last person, the handmaiden.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee? To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs, but remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt the curse, 'tis dark, or like...
I'm actually curious. So the Firekeeper soul talks about a champion. Champion Gunder, perhaps. I wonder if you can see her up above. Ooh, I can get 2 more of these. And we can get Priestess Ring, the ring engraved with a portrait of the High Priestess. In Lothric, the High Priestess has long been considered one of the 3 pillars of the king's rule. The High Priestess also serves as the prince's wet nurse. Damn, that Artorias set is expensive. Helm of the Night, tainted by the dark of the abyss. The twilight blue tassel is damp and will ever remain so. A vanquished knight left behind only wolf's blood and his legacy of duty. The undead legion of Farron was formed to bear his torch, and the armor of these abyss watchers suggests their own eventual end. Gauntlets and leggings. Oh, you sell the dried finger too. Let us...
Best not...
Oh, I wanted to talk to you.
What?
Sell Champion Gunder 20k. Oh, and 10k. That should maybe be enough. $16, 10, 10, 10. Delightful. And we will snag the Priestess Ring. Not because we're going to use it, but
Best not tap.
it's a thing to have. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear the Artorias set, but I want it in case I choose to. Just one real quick glance up at the bell tower. You gotta get closer to it so we can get a little light on it. Yeesh, you can't really get good eyes on the top. But yeah, I wonder if the Firekeeper locked away back there. There's no way in. But the lights are alit, so maybe she's in there. Interesting. And we will return to the shrine. See if the shrine handmaid says anything interesting.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be? Ashen One, bring me with, is it not a... Gracious, let this... I only hope these new ones...
That's a shame. I thought she might have said something, but apparently not. What do we get from the Ashen? Unlimited young white branch, maybe? No, not a new key. Oh, we can now get the Gundyr set. Nice. Ancient helm of a set of cast iron armor belonging to Champion Gundyr, modeled after a former king. Gundyr, or the Belated Champion, was bested by an unknown warrior. He then became sheathed to a coiled sword in the hopes that someday the first flame would be linked once more. It's just ultra heavy armor. Carla. Ooh, Ring of Sacrifices. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. A sacrifice is only worth as much as the life it spares. Interesting. Okay, so you get those from the Hollow
Ashen One.
set. No more Grey Rat.
Ah, well, 'tis good to see ye. What needs? Another matter. Infuse it.
That's a shame.
Pretty be careful.
I thought he would say something. That is a crying shame. I don't think she'll say anything, but we found the eyes near her. Let's talk to her.
Oh, Champion of Ash, what do you wish to hear a tale? You know, in my home I would be pleased to share, although to be honest, if I had, terrible. You know, I would be, terrible.
No, we bought everything from you.
Have a pleasant journey.
There's another book that we can give her. Another Braille Divine Tome. And that will finish her journey off. One last thing. Ooh.
We did all we could to spare her from them.
Oh no!
Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless firekeeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end. The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? The eyes show...
I'm sorry, I'll hopefully grab that dialogue from a different playthrough. I forgot he was going to say something about it. All I really came here for was to see what our friend drops. Champion Gundyr's halberd, received when he was charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Prisoner's chain. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions.
Now.
That is a shame. I didn't actually mean to skip that dialogue. Where's my tortoise? Down there. How do you compare? You heavier? Better poise? I don't know what poise does. Wolf Knight gauntlets. Yeah. Ceratoris. Wolf Knight leggings. How do I look? Oh boy. I'm a lot heavier. I don't like that roll one bit. We are going back to my Undead Legion. Because I think it puts me below 60, which puts me just at 60. Okay. And with that, I think we... You know what? We'll call this a short episode. Get it done with quick. And then we'll go back to the DLC now that we have a fully upgraded weapon. I'm Young Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.